I'm in the middle of way too many series, so let me give you my September progress. I started off the year with 53 series I was in the middle of and 39 I was behind on. And last time I checked in with you, I had 43 series I was in the middle of, 29 I was behind on, and 31 I had not read from yet, although there were only 23 that are both unread and I'm behind on. Let's see how I did this month. As always, let's start by making things worse before they get better. This was the worst month for publishing for me this year. 4 series that I was in the middle of had a book published this month. Sworn Soldier, Thursday Murder Club, Roots of Chaos, and The Magic of the Lost. 2 of which I'm going to talk about later in this video. 3 of those series I was caught up on, so that's 3 more that I'm behind on now. I did not start any series this month. Yay! I read 2 sequels this month. First, I read Carl's Doomsday Scenario, the second book in the Dungeon Crawler Carl series, which is a sci-fi fantasy about a man and his cat who are trying to survive this underground dungeon that aliens have set up on Earth for a giant reality TV show. It's super fun. Even though I did not like this book as much as I liked book 1, it didn't feel like it had as much stuff going on. I did have a really good time. So I am continuing, and this is the first and likely only time that I've doubled up on a series this year. That does unfortunately mean that my numbers aren't going to change. I then read The Faithless, the second book in the Magic of the Lost series. I was caught up on this series for like 2 weeks before book 3 came out. This is a super underrated series that is heavily inspired by France's colonization of Northern Africa. It has very strong political themes and a prominent sapphic relationship. It surprised me how little that the time away from this series took away from my enjoyment. I had a great time. And honestly, I'm now glad I waited because now I'm refreshed for book 3. I'm definitely continuing. So that takes me down to 30. I did also read We Love You Bunny, which is technically a prequel sequel, but this was never on my spreadsheet to begin with, so I'm not counting it. I did not complete any series this month. There are only 2 series that without doubling up I can do this year, and one of them I likely to DNF, so we'll see if I even have any more that'll finish out this year. But I did DNF 2 series. There's a very popular fantasy romance author who I've decided I don't want to give them a platform on here. Even though I knew I didn't want to read from this series anymore from a long time, it didn't even occur to me till now to DNF it because I've been caught up for so long and there's no news of a new book. So let's just get it out of here. So that decreases the number of series I'm in the middle of and the number that I haven't read from. And then I asked you all on Instagram what you thought I should do about the Roots of Chaos series because there was just a novella that came out and I have no interest in this novella. And you all voted that my disinterest in this novella means that I should probably just DNF the series, so I am listening to the will of the many. And that means my final count is 41 series I'm in the middle of, 31 series I'm behind on, and 28 I haven't read from yet this year. I've read a total of 26 books and series from 25 unique series, and I only have still 23 that I have not read from and I'm behind on. Let's see how I do next month.